Until later this afternoon.
No, my comment was it's humid out. There's a lot of condensation going on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Brad. Hey, Trey. I gotta go through my horn player drill here.
See, you can do that. For some reason, I can never get my slides back in on a gig.
Are we ready? Simple gifts.
I got 4-1.
3 beats.
Want me to give it, or you want to?
You give it.
I'll give 4-1. Here we go. 1, 2.
Yes.
Rondo.
Here, the ultimate one.
Oh no.
Oh, no. You're fired.
All right, here we go.
I give it
I also tried to only pull things at one page or at the
Very
most
smart.
two.
Very smart.
Is there a water fountain over there?
No,
No?
I don't see one.
What do you need?
I need to drink water.
Oh,
I've been working on it real hard to try to get it home again.
I have extra, so if you need, I would find some of the other if you could.
Yeah, I need to.
How was the Wind Symphony concert?
What's that?
How was the Wind Symphony
Oh,
concert?
you didn't play it, did you? We'll talk later. The two up front screwed us for it.
The gym you use bathroom? I may do the same thing. We got a couple of those.
I am not happy with those two bunk beds at all.
The gym go head to head. Like,
You went to get a drink. Can I have the horn?
Yep. One measure. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Kill the messenger.
Okay, you got both pages on top.
Wait a minute. What about the banner?
That comes right after.
Right at the top. I'm sorry.
All right.
And the banner is
Right after
up
that.
shortly afterwards. So that banner kind of on the side. All right, and I'll take the top G on the tom.
Do you rest the two bars?
You take melody first time, and I'll take the.
Yeah, just let the trumpets do the 2-bar fanfare.
Yep.
Okay. Is it time?
What?
Is it time now?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1.
We would ask that you remain standing. We will next have Austin Kitchen, class of 20, sing the National Anthem. To prevent the spread of COVID virus, we ask that you listen silently rather than sing. It will be followed by the invocation.
Please join me in a spirit of prayer and reflection. Source of life, God of many names, we gather here today with grateful hearts, eager to celebrate such a defining accomplishment in the lives of our graduates. May we center ourselves around gratitude amidst a challenging year. May we hold in our hearts those who wanted to be here today but could not. May we lift up those who have been changed forever by this global pandemic and commit to doing what we can to care for each other at this time of our lives. May we learn to do good with the accomplishments we celebrate today. Amen.
Please be seated. Welcome to our 155th commencement as we honor the Franklin College class of 2020. Graduates, family, and friends gathered today with justifiable pride, eager to celebrate the culmination of preparation, hard work, and perseverance that have taken years in the making. Faculty and staff come here with satisfaction, seeing what meaningful student interactions and successful academic engagement produce. And trustees, alumni, and other constituents join us in a continuation of their leadership and supporting roles, helping students connect with the world around us, plan careers, and build lifelong personal connections. Class of 2020, you are here today as the guests of honor. Today is all about you. We are so very proud of you for so many reasons. Your talents, your achievements, your many contributions to our campus community, and the indelible mark you have left on this place are worthy of this special celebration. Perhaps most of all, the strength, perseverance, adaptability, and resilience you have shown through an unprecedented year of challenge inspires us all. When we rang in a new year last January, none of us could have imagined what lay ahead. You navigated that uncharted path with grace, and your success in doing so culminates today with this joyful event. I said last spring that we would find a way to celebrate your graduation. And I am so happy that conditions have made that promise a reality. You deserve this, and I know you do not take it for granted. Your Franklin College degree will continue to grow in value, both intrinsic and sentimental, over the course of your lifetime. As an institution, we celebrate you as the most recent version of the unique, essential products of our collective work. You and the alumni who preceded you are Franklin College to the world. You will continue to make us proud, and we will share in the personal and professional successes which lie ahead for you. In return, we promise as a college community to likewise make you proud to be graduates of Franklin College. Please let us know about the milestones in your life and career, and to the extent that Franklin College has contributed to those achievements, please let others know. The lives you build are the most compelling evidence of Franklin College's impact on and value to the world. Wherever in that world your pursuits may lead, I challenge you to be leaders and collaborators. In a world of conflict and division, be unifiers. Lead with compassion. Find and create solutions. Share happiness. And carry in your heart this special place that has loved and supported you the last 4 years. We will continue to be here for you. You are Grizzlies forever. Congratulations. Please help me welcome some special guests. We're delighted to have with us today guests of our distinguished commencement speaker, Richard Demarkey, and invite you to please stand. Please join me in recognizing Dr. Joe Shabin, Mr. Kent Harlock, Mr. Derek Small and daughter Madison, and Dr. Ronald Boucher. I'm pleased to introduce the Prather family, my wife Cindy, our daughter Katie, class of 2013, and our son Robbie, class of 2017. And please join me also in welcoming Jim Dew, wife of Chairman of the Board, James Dew. I also wish to recognize members of the President's Cabinet. If you would please stand. Kristen Flora, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Dean of the College. Dana Cummings, Vice President for Development and Alumni Engagement. Joe Hornet, Vice President and Chief Financial Officer. Andrew Hendricks, Director of Athletics. Tim Garner, Class of 79, Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs. Andrew Jones, Vice President for Student Development. And Tandabantu Maseo, Vice President for Strategic Enrollment Management and Marketing. Another very important group is the Franklin College Board of Trustees. These leaders give generously and tirelessly to this institution in so many ways. Chairman James V. Dew, class of 82, will now bring greetings from the Board of Trustees. Jim?
Thank you, President Prather. Good morning. I have the privilege of serving as chair of the Board of Trustees, and I'm honored to be with you as we applaud the accomplishments of the class of 2020. You're an integral part of the rich history of this institution, and what a part of history it is. You've demonstrated flexibility, adaptability, patience, perseverance, good sportsmanship, civility, and the drive to achieve. You truly are an inspiration. Many of my fellow trustees are here today to be part of this important occasion. It's my honor to recognize them. Please stand as your name is called and remain standing until all are recognized. John Auld Jr., Todd Bemis, Peter Kangany, Susan Johnson DeVos, Christy Fields, Rafael Sanchez, Carol Toomey, and General Martin Umbarger. Again, congratulations, class of 2020. You all have learned and experienced at Franklin, and all that is symbolically represented in the conferring of your degree this morning. It holds your hopes and dreams and will carry you forward in your future pursuits. I assure you, you are well prepared. For some time, we've seen and heard of your achievements, and you truly are an impressive group. We've seen you adapt, transform, and flourish in countless ways. This has been a year that necessity has compelled that flexibility, and you all have done it brilliantly. You've distinguished yourselves both individually and as a group, in the classroom, on the field, on the court, in the pool, and traveling near and far until we were prohibited from doing so. We know that you will continue to achieve. You're truly a credit to this institution, its faculty, and to your outstanding families. We are so very proud of you and look forward to knowing of your future accomplishments. The trustees want to recognize and thank your families and friends who have supported you throughout this journey. A poignant quote of Albert Schweitzer rang true of my Franklin College experience and holds to this day, and it seems fitting to share that with you. In everyone's life, at some time, our inner fire goes out. It is then burst into flame by an encounter with another human being. We should all be thankful for those people who rekindle the inner spirit. Whether a conversation on the mall, in the classroom, residence halls, at an alumni gathering, or even via Zoom, this is a community that builds and cherishes relationships. Keep rekindling that inner spirit, both in yourselves and others, and you will go far. Again, congratulations.
Thank you, Chair Dew. Our commencement traditions include the recognition of distinguished members of the faculty through the presentation of 4 special awards. I ask the presenters of these awards to please move toward the podium as I mention your names. The Faculty Steering Committee Distinguished Service Awards recipient is selected by the Faculty Steering Committee. Chair Richard Arable, Professor of English, will make the presentation. The Faculty Excellence in Teaching Award recipient is selected by former award honorees. It will be presented by Alice Hykins, Professor of Biology. The Faculty Excellence in Scholarship Award recipient is also selected by former award winners. The presentation will be by Ben O'Neill, Associate Professor of Biology. Professor Arable, if you would please begin the Faculty Award presentations.
Good morning. On behalf of my steering colleagues, both past and present, it is a great pleasure to announce that this year's recipient of the Faculty Steering Distinguished Service Award goes to Research Librarian Jessica Mahoney. Our next presenter is Dr. Alice Hykins.
The Faculty Excellence Teaching Award is given to faculty who demonstrate mastery of subject, effective communication of information, respect for all students, and general belief that all students can learn. This year's recipient has taught in the Intercultural Honors Program and major courses in 4 disciplines, as well as making strong contributions to the liberal arts curriculum. This professor is described as using creative and innovative strategies to engage students in the learning process. She teaches students at all levels and pushes them to do more than they think they can. Her students have won awards in mock trials and moot court, where they have been regionally ranked. This year's recipient of the Franklin College Faculty Excellence Teaching Award is Dr. Allie Fetter-Harrett. Accepting the award for Dr. Fetter-Harrett is Dr. Meredith Clark Wiltz.
Good morning. The 2019-2020 recipient of the Excellence in Scholarship Award has accomplished a diverse, interdisciplinary set of scholarly works. His international research in Holland and Germany has shed new light on the stories of sometimes forgotten members of the music community, including Willie Rosen and the Westerbork Theater Troupe. Through his tireless scholarship and community engagement, he's become a national leader and advocate for the LGBTQ community and their rich contributions to community music. He's recently authored 2 books as well as individual chapters as an invited author in collaborative works. He's published numerous choral arrangements and has presented his work on music education in Ireland, Scotland, and throughout the US. Most recently, this colleague was honored as a distinguished Fulbright Scholar to the Austrian Academy of Sciences in Vienna, Austria. He plans to travel there this spring to study the historic role of Vienna during the rise of the National Socialists for Germany's displaced LGBT community. Throughout all of this work, this colleague has trained and mentored countless Franklin College students, welcoming every single one of them as valued members of his choirs and ensembles, using music to build community and bring joy to our campus. It is my honor to recognize Dr. Casey Hayes.
Congratulations, Casey. The final faculty award is the Clifford and Paula Dietz Award for Faculty Excellence. I'm honored to present the award on behalf of the Board of Trustees. The Clifford and Paula Dietz Award for Faculty Excellence is given by vote of the trustees upon recommendation of the president and academic dean to a faculty member who has demonstrated extraordinary dedication and commitment in service to the college. This award provides a prize of $5,000 plus a professional expense allowance of $1,000. The award is provided through the generosity of former trustee Clifford Dietz and his spouse Paula, who left many legacies on this campus that remind us daily of their own commitment. The 2020 award recipient teaches specialized courses within the major as well as within the liberal arts curriculum. His greatest strength as a teacher is the rapport he has with his students as he strives to make a comfortable and relaxed environment while still holding high standards of teaching and learning. His professional work outside of the college, as well as his community engagement, have allowed many students professional opportunities they would otherwise not have had. Franklin students have served as interns on his projects and provided assistance to a local organization he co-founded. Among the nomination comments was this: he strives to show his students that a theater does not just equal a career in theater. By teaching them, if they learn to think in college, along with communicating, writing, and speaking professionally, you can do anything post-degree. Not only a theater professional, the recipient is also a sculptor, artist, model builder, muralist, film production designer and producer, and co-owner of a production company. He has designed Christmas windows for Saks Fifth Avenue in New York and has painted murals on buildings here in Franklin. He has been part of the creation of 4 feature films thus far: The Miseducation of Bindu in 2018, Ms. White Light in 2017, The Good Catholic in 2016, and So Cold the River, filmed just this year. At an institution whose curriculum is predicated on academic engagement, this professor lives out that ideal in a multitude of ways that benefit students and reflect positively upon the college. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient of the Clifford and Paula Dietz Award for Faculty Excellence, Professor Gordon Strain. Congratulations, Gordon. You're so proud. We're pleased to recognize in absentia 3 dedicated members of our teaching community who retired in June from Franklin College. Their service has been honored by the Board of Trustees through the awarding of emeritus status. Although they are unable to be with us today, we recognize and thank these individuals for their commitment to education. They have together devoted 60 years of service to Franklin College. Professor Emeritus of Journalism, Dr. Raymond Begovich, Professor Emeritus of History, Dr. Ralph P. Gunsel, Professor Emeritus of Journalism, Dr. Henry Hank Newer. It is now our privilege to pay tribute to 3 distinguished individuals through the awarding of honorary degrees, the highest honor Franklin College bestows. As a matter of protocol, I call your attention to the replica of the Liberty Bell. By Franklin College tradition, this bell is rung to mark distinction. Following the awarding of an honorary degree, it is rung 4 times. When we deliver degrees to the students, it will be rung once for those graduating cum laude, twice for magna cum laude, and 3 times for summa cum laude. 2 honorees are unable to be with us today in person, but are present virtually. Board Chair James Dew will assist in conferring the honorary degrees. Dean Kristen Flora will present each candidate. We ask the audience to please hold your applause until after the ringing of the Liberty Bell. Dean Flora, will you please present the first candidate for an honorary degree?
Douglas L. Tillman, U.S. Army veteran, retired attorney, passionate philanthropist, and active community volunteer. Franklin College is pleased to bestow upon you this day the honorary degree, Doctor of Laws. From your honorable military service to your distinguished corporate career, you have demonstrated a lifelong commitment to excellence. Your Franklin College degree in psychology and economics, coupled with your Indiana University Doctor of Jurisprudence degree, prepared you well for the demands of the leadership roles you held at Eli Lilly and Company. With impressive prowess, you advanced professionally throughout your 33-year career and shouldered global responsibilities in human resources and corporate law prior to retiring in 2003. Your successful career is paralleled only by your remarkable philanthropy and volunteerism. You're a longtime member of the Franklin College Board of Trustees, as well as the college's most generous living alumnus, having funded a $2 million super endowment in 2018. A loyal member of the college's exclusive Leaders for Life Giving Society, you have also established the Tillman Lecture Fund for Excellence, created to bring high-profile guest speakers to campus, and the Tillman Robinson Endowed Scholarship, named in memory of your mother and aunt, which provides need-based student assistance. Your contributions to capital campaigns for the Johnson Center for the Fine Arts and the Franklin College Science Center were also significant investments in the future of your alma mater. You're an active member of the Heron School of Art and Design Dean's Advisory Board, Indianapolis Arts Center Board of Directors, Classical Music Indie Advisory Board, and Indianapolis Zoological Society. Your support of these organizations reflects genuine care and commitment to furthering the public's life-enhancing opportunities in education and cultural arts. With respect for your professional leadership and success, and in sincere appreciation of your impactful philanthropy and community service, Franklin College is proud to recognize you today with this honorary degree.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees and with the approval of the faculty of Franklin College, I confer upon Douglas L. Tillman the honorary degree, Doctor of Laws, admitting you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities which throughout the world pertain to that degree, and in token of which, deliver this diploma and invest you with the appropriate insignia.
Also receiving an honorary degree in absentia today is Dr. Michael Gilligan, who presented the keynote address at the May 2020 virtual baccalaureate service. Michael Gilligan, PhD, influential leader in education and philanthropy, Franklin College is pleased to bestow upon you this day the honorary degree, Doctor of Humane Letters. Your remarkable 21-year career with the Henry Luce Foundation of New York, first as Theology Program Director, and then as President and CEO, furthered mission-critical work that continues to distinguish and sustain the Foundation today. A catalyst for learning and leadership, the Foundation brings important ideas to the center of American life and strengthens international understanding. Through your skillful stewardship of resources and thoughtful administration of grant-making programs, you enabled the Foundation to support progressive initiatives in higher education, American art, Asian studies, theology, and public policy, as well as exciting work by women in the STEM disciplines. Since its creation in 1936, the Foundation has awarded more than $1 billion in grants, and your leadership is an inextricable thread in the fabric of its legacy. You also made significant contributions to theology education at the Association of Theological Schools as Academic Dean of the Pontifical College Josephineum and as teacher and administrator in the Catholic Diocese of Columbus, Ohio. The initiatives you helped implement to better equip graduates for interfaith work in a religiously diverse society remain a cornerstone of the leadership training offered today. Your lifelong passion for philanthropy, especially for helping others reach their educational and professional goals, is evident. To date, you have served on more than 12 boards of trustees, including 20 years with the United Board for Christian Higher Education in Asia and 14 years with the Council of Independent Colleges. You are a genuine servant leader. For your efforts to enrich education, empower marginalized groups, and strengthen interfaith cooperation toward the betterment of humanity, Franklin College is proud to recognize you today with this honorary degree.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees and with the approval of the faculty of Franklin College, I confer upon Michael Gilligan the honorary degree, Doctor of Humane Letters, admitting you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities which throughout the world pertain to that degree, and in token of which, deliver this diploma and invest you with the appropriate insignia.
Our final candidate for an honorary degree is Richard Dennis Demarkey. Richard Demarkey, PhD, pioneering biochemist, distinguished inventor, and visionary entrepreneur. Franklin College is pleased to bestow upon you this day the honorary degree, Doctor of Science. Your groundbreaking research in the life sciences spans nearly 4 decades and encompasses more than 100 patents, cementing your legacy in the National Inventors Hall of Fame and the National Academy of Medicine. From scientific discovery to pharmaceutical development, you are relentless in the pursuit of improving human health. Your drive to remain at the forefront of scientific innovation has enabled drug breakthroughs such as Humalog, a treatment for diabetes. With this commercial product and your pivotal work supporting the development of other progressive drugs, you have helped millions of people worldwide make significant health gains. Your remarkable resourcefulness extends well beyond the scientific lab, as you have demonstrated through co-founding 6 business ventures and advising numerous life science firms. From your undergraduate studies in chemistry at Florida Atlantic University, to your doctoral research in protein chemistry at Indiana University, and your postdoctoral studies at Rockefeller University in New York, you have always pushed the pharmaceutical field. As a distinguished professor of biochemistry and the Gill Chair in Biomolecular Sciences at your alma mater, you continue to set the research pace and provide bold leadership. The professional journals in which your innumerable works are published and the top research awards bearing your name further demonstrate the significance of your career contributions to scientific inquiry. With tremendous appreciation for your scientific research and discoveries, and in gratitude for the inspiration you provide to future leaders in the life sciences, Franklin College is proud to recognize you today with this honorary degree.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees and with the approval of the faculty of Franklin College, I confer upon Richard Dennis Demarkey the honorary degree, Doctor of Science, admitting you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities which throughout the world pertain to that degree, and in token of which, deliver this diploma into your hands and invest you with the appropriate insignia. Jim's going to put the hood on first. Congratulations to Dr. Tillman, Dr. Gilligan, and Dr. Demarkey. We are proud to count you as Franklin College graduates. As you can see from your program, Dr. Richard Demarkey has an exceptional resume. His wide-ranging career accomplishments in academics, pharmaceuticals, biotechnology, and entrepreneurship truly reflect the essence of a liberally educated person, well-prepared and eager to tackle the challenges and opportunities in an ever-changing world. To be so remarkably successful in so many endeavors, one certainly needs keen intellect, strong work ethic, and relentless determination. But perhaps above all, Dr. Demarkey embodies the value of perpetual curiosity. It is his commitment to lifelong learning that has propelled his prominent scientific research career, leading to the life-altering breakthroughs which benefit humankind today. His contributions to medicine are the byproducts of critical thinking and problem solving. While they are undoubtedly personally satisfying to accomplish, they were even more selfless contributions to the quality of others' lives. Dr. Demarkey cares deeply about learning and discovery. He also has a genuine passion for teaching, mentoring, and inspiring. He is a well-respected professor and a champion for biochemistry students. We are honored to have him with us on this special occasion. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Richard Demarkey.
Thank you all. What a unique venue to be lecturing. I'm not sure in all my global travels that I've ever lectured in any place similar to this. It is a great honor to visit with you this morning, and I want to congratulate you on your successful graduation from Franklin College. What a great achievement. I must admit, this setting being as foreign as it is, and the fact that my lecture are usually far more technical and my attire far more casual. So I hope I'm able to deliver the message that I wish to deliver this morning. You know, I could not resist the opportunity to say a few words and come and visit with you today. I've often referred to this stage of life where I currently reside as the third trimester of life. By analogy, most of the 2020 graduates are now exiting the first trimester of life. What lies in between is for you to determine, but I must recommend, as with most things in life, it's advisable to ask for direction in your journey through a place you've never been before. I expected that the middle of October would be a colorful time in central Indiana, and thankfully, that is one thing that has not been canceled in this pandemic year. As you drive south from here, deeper into southern Indiana, the scenery is just spectacular. On one of those drives to Bloomington, I asked myself the simple question, what has been the color most associated with my life? Possibly it doesn't matter, but I found it informative as I thought more deeply into the question. As I stopped at each traffic signal on the journey south, I noticed how cars raced through each intersection as the light changed from green to red. It was obvious that green meant go and red meant stop, and that yellow appeared to mean go very fast. Yellow is often a color associated with cowardness and caution, but it is the association with change I wish to embellish for you this morning. At no point in the history of man have we witnessed such rapid societal change, and this year being unprecedented. Lindbergh crossed the Atlantic in 1929. 40 years later, we were on the moon. I was a college student, educated in the 70s, using a slide rule in my math and engineering classes, and today we carry a personal computer in our pocket. These advances in aerospace and semiconductors have changed where we live, now dispersed across the country, across the world. Even more so, it's changed how we conduct our personal and professional affairs. The last time I saw one of our other awardees, Doug Tillman, it was in India. I believe he was there to acquire a Bengal tiger for the zoo, part of his philanthropic work. I was there on biotech business, and in learning his mission, I smiled, envisioning that I must be there in search of a unicorn. We were schooled not to talk to strangers, and certainly not to get into a stranger's car. Today, we share personal information on dating websites in search of a soulmate and use Uber to escort us across town in a stranger's car. The latest biotech company that we recently launched with Kent Harlick, who was introduced earlier, achieved an investment of more than $30 million without a single face-to-face meeting, just Zoom calls. Change has become a constant. And there's a Sicilian wisdom I learned as a child that I now much better understand. It professes that for things to remain the same, they must change. Our bones constitute our skeleton. Our bones of our skeleton are a perfect example where they're constantly remodeling. You don't see it, but they are degrading old bone and depositing new bone. When it does not happen, pathology ensues with multiple dreaded consequences. This past week, the Nobel Prize in Chemistry was awarded to 2 female scientists, how refreshing, for the discovery of a process in gene editing, the ability to cut and paste DNA in an analogous manner to a word processor working on one of the documents you've submitted in the course of your undergraduate studies. This is a phenomenal achievement that will eventually be put to therapeutic use. It is but one additional advance in the field of biotechnology that began 40 years ago and to which I've been a proud and joyful participant from the start. Collectively, this field of technology is providing an understanding of biology that simply has never existed. It could not come too soon. Without these tools, we would be no better than those that addressed the 1918 influenza pandemic. The cocktail of antibodies the president received that may have saved his life were made using this technology. The breakthrough drug that modulates immune function to dramatically reverse certain cancers, such as melanomas, is made with this technology. The drug that reduces body weight by nearly 20% while normalizing blood glucose in maturity-onset diabetics is made with this technology. Even more than the drugs is the fundamental understanding of life as it pertains to longevity and mental function. Why is the average life expectancy not twice current expectations? Why don't we live healthy to 150 or 200 years of age? How does an observation become a memory? How is it deposited and retrieved when needed? And why do we lose function with age? The answers are coming, and I'm confident that they will be delivered by your generation. Change creates opportunity. So in closing, especially for those that see it coming and are prepared to lead it, let me close by encouraging you to embrace change and to do it in a civilized manner. When you see yellow, I hope you see the sun and the hope it represents for a better day. Let us figuratively tie a yellow ribbon around this Franklin College community in the hope that we might not just survive this pandemic, but that we might emerge stronger and better prepared for whatever lies ahead. God bless you all.
Thank you, Dr. Demarkey. Dean Floor will now present our Student Academic Awards.
I am delighted to recognize outstanding members of our graduating class. Please refer to the commencement program to see the names of the seniors who have earned academic honors this year. Will those who received academic awards, departmental awards, and initiation into honor societies please stand and be recognized? As I announce the next honor, we extend our congratulations virtually as the recipient is unable to be with us. The Gold Quill Trophy is one of the most distinguished awards given to a student at Franklin College. The recipient is chosen by the faculty and is recognized for excelling in academics, in campus leadership positions, and in community service. I am pleased to present this year's award to Jade Harris. Our last individual award is the Scholarship Cup. This cup is presented annually to the graduate having the best scholastic record for his or her 4 years at Franklin College. I am delighted to present the cup to 2 recipients who tied for this honor: Donald Dakota Dywert and Laura Jane Skillern. Although Laura Jane could not be with us today, Dakota is here, and we invite him to come to the stage to receive recognition for this honor. Many of you joining us in celebration today are Franklin College alumni. In fact, some of you are related to these graduates, Franklin College legacies, as we call them. I wish to recognize those graduating seniors whose parents, spouses, grandparents, siblings, or other relatives were former Franklin College students. Would those graduating seniors and their family members who are alumni please stand? Please keep standing as I invite all Franklin College alumni to join you. Alumni of the college directly and indirectly have helped the class of 2020 through their educational journey. Would all alumni please stand in unity with the seniors and their family to be recognized? Please be seated. This year, we continue the tradition of honoring our graduates who are U.S. military service members or veterans. We are pleased to recognize Austin Kitchen, Commissioned Officer, Second Lieutenant, Indiana Army National Guard. Austin will be distinguished by a red, white, and blue honor cord. He will be presented a Franklin College coin from retired Major General Martin Umbarger a member of the Board of Trustees, during the presentation of his degree. Another Franklin College tradition is that faculty and staff whose family members are graduating may present the diploma personally. I will acknowledge those presentations during the ceremony. It is now my responsibility and privilege to present to you the candidates who have completed or will have completed successfully all requirements for the degree Bachelor of Arts.
Graduates, if you would please stand. By the authority vested in me by the trustees and with the approval of the faculty of Franklin College, I confer upon these graduates the degree Bachelor of Arts, admitting you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities which throughout the world pertain to that degree, and in token of which, deliver these diplomas into your hands. Please be seated.
Will the student marshals, Hannah Gray and Erica Irish, please direct the bachelor's graduates to the podium. We ask that you please hold your applause until all of the degrees have been conferred. Thomas William Akers III. Jassim Awad Al-Haida in absentia. Christian Blake Aminette. Jordan Philip Anderson. Matthew Cole Anderson. Cassidy Shea Andrews. Chelsea Lynn Arvin. Ashlyn Elizabeth Acock in absentia. Megan Elizabeth Barnes in absentia. Elijah Michael Beasley. Elijah's diploma will be presented by his father, Professor of Computing, Bob Beasley. Thomas David Beckstein. Melissa Sue Beer. JC Savannah Blanford. Madeline Ann Bowell. Erin Nicole Bradley. Matthew Gregory Willis Cook Brown. Clayton C. Brumfield in absentia. Miranda Elaine Burton in absentia. Dakota Stephen Bush, in absentia. Jayla Lene Callens. Kawai Kailanti, Canada, in absentia. Kylie Christina Carr. Kinsley Noel Castro. Jordan Kyle Cermak. Macy Elaine Chase. Emma Lee Clark. Samuel Dean Claycamp, in absentia. Samantha M. Collier, in absentia. Kayla Nicole Commons, in absentia. Blaine Austin Connors, in absentia. Cody Allen Coppice, in absentia. Danielle Elizabeth Cosby. Brittany Marie Koval. Cole Joseph Paul Dab. Garrett Allen Day. Callie Jean Deckard, in absentia. Evan Lee Dyke, in absentia. Donald Dakota Dywert. Gunther Joseph Dietrich. Benjamin Bradley Doss, in absentia. Jacob Allen Earl, in absentia. Yusuf Imad Alayan. Jeremy James Engel. Samantha Lee Fain. Benjamin Alexander Fears, in absentia. Atticus Quinn Felling. Jacob Tyler Ferguson. Ansley Nicole Fields. Jacob Moti Finney. Elizabeth Quinn Fushian Fitzgerald, in absentia. Miranda Alyssa Giddens, in absentia. Jalen Elaine Gorman, in absentia. Dylan David Graham. Dylan Jackson Green. Mihaela Rose Griffin, in absentia. Sean Dawson Groves, in absentia. Austin Dale Grundon. Brady Robert Hale, in absentia. Bryce Allen Hale, in absentia. Kimberly Rochelle Hampton. Dylan David Hankins. Nicholas Jeremiah Harding. Kyle Andrew Harmoning. Jade Lee Harris, in absentia. Samantha Danielle Harrison, in absentia. Kara Renee Hawkins. Peyton Richard Healy. Hannah Louise Hensley, in absentia. Avery Michelle Hill. Delaney Emerson Hobbs. Connor Reed Holland, in absentia. James Hillier Hone. Kendall Scout Hovis, in absentia. Mac Thomas Howard. Natalie Marie Huddleston. Abram Daniel Hurt. Elizabeth Grace Eisen, in absentia. Jordy Mitchell Jackson. Mary Virginia Jeffries. Ian Jenks, in absentia. Aaliyah Brooke Jones, in absentia. Eric Xavier Jones. Isaiah A. Jones, in absentia. Eric Robert Judson. Borden Marks Kennedy. Anna K. King. Cameron Michael King. Austin Boyd Kitchen. Peyton Kemeichi Keitaka. Christopher Howard Knight in absentia. Luke Christopher Kressig in absentia. Brianna Lauren Langhorse. Morgan Marie Leonard. Taylor Mackenzie Lucid. Amber Nicole Marcheski. Victoria Lynn Martinkovic. Emma Elizabeth McIntosh. Amanda Christina McKinney in absentia. John Michael McKinney in absentia. Katie Nicole Meringer. Jacqueline Brooke Menchofer in absentia. Kyle Richard Meyer. Sarah M. Miller in absentia. Alex Randall Miss. Cale William Morris. Nico Jewel Morris. Gabrielle Alexis Needham in absentia. Emma Christine Neely in absentia. Haley Olivia Needbalski. Christopher William Ott. Kylie Marie Paul in absentia. Brant Carter Pauley in absentia. Alexander James Pollard. Colton Allen Poulter in absentia. Zachary Thomas Race in absentia. Adam Henry Rector in absentia. Sophia Carol Reynolds. Madeline Jane Richardson, in absentia. Kevin James Riley, in absentia. Victoria Jewel Rock, in absentia. Jackson Clark Rogers, in absentia. Jonathan Michael Ross. Bryce Tyler Rowe, in absentia. Joseph James Eugene Rao. Amber Lynn Rubel. Caroline Elizabeth Russell. Tara Ray Sander, in absentia. Jonathan Thomas Sargent, in absentia. Grant Thomas Schrack, in absentia. Angela May Schumacher. Levi Jacob Schwartz, in absentia. Madison Taylor Scott. Kayla Nicole Selzer. Brayton Lee Shannon, in absentia. Tristan William Shelley. Alexandra Jean Short. Owen Douglas Schrock. Dexter Remington Schuler, in absentia. Joseph Lee Siderwitz, in absentia. Lacey Joanne Siderwitz, in absentia. Laura Jane Elizabeth Skillern, in absentia. Braden Thomas Smith. Jared Ray Smith, in absentia. Laura Lee Smith. Tana Lee Smith. Avery Brianne Sparks, in absentia. Jenna Virginia Spinney. Spencer Jameson Sproul. Mackenzie Leah Stigl. Cameron J. Stewart. Joshua Lee Stewart. Jayla Diane Stigall. Robert Kent Strader, in absentia. Kennedy Carol Surface, in absentia. Krista Grace Sutherland, in absentia. Mackenzie Scout Taylor. Shelby Marie Tays, in absentia. Arthur William Terhune. Gabrielle Josephine Terhune. Jordan Andrew Thomas, in absentia. Emily Renee Thompson, in absentia. Jake Taylor Torrey. Tisha Marie Townsend. Mariah Ann Weddle, in absentia. Jacob David Weir. Julian Christine Wilburn. Jackson James Williams, in absentia. Robert Atticus Witham. Austin Michael Wojciechek. Olivia Rose Wolf. Wesley Michael Woodard. Ben Irvin Woodward V, in absentia. Danielle Elizabeth Wise. Sarah Ann Yount.
Please join us in congratulating the Franklin College class of 2020. It is now my pleasure to welcome Melissa Beer to bring remarks on behalf of the class of 2020. In June, Melissa began work in the Data Strategy Department of Lincoln Financial Group in Fort Wayne. She plans to continue a career in finance with the goal of moving into a leadership role. A quantitative analysis and applied mathematics major and business minor, Melissa was a member of Pi Beta Phi sorority, serving in various leadership positions, including president. She also served as treasurer of the Math and Computing Club. Melissa was a 2-year member of the basketball team and recipient of the Laurels Trophy as a freshman. She received the Leading the Future Award from Women in High-Tech STEM Indy. Melissa also received the Wayne Coy Memorial Award and the Rodney T. Hood Award for Excellence in Mathematics. Melissa has been a leader on campus, and she will continue to lead confidently and capably. On behalf of the class of 2020, please welcome Melissa Beer.
Good morning and welcome, friends, families, guests, faculty, staff, and the class of 2020. It's so great to finally be here. I was supposed to give this speech 5 months ago, but I still procrastinated on it. I think because in the back of my mind, I wanted to procrastinate on one last thing for Franklin College. Like most of you here, I wasn't quite sure this day would happen. Back in May, it was very disappointing that there was even a possibility we wouldn't get to walk across this stage. However, as this rescheduled date got closer, the feelings of being in college began to fade as we started jobs, moved to new places, and started our new lives. Our approaching graduation somehow didn't feel as important as it did all those months ago. However, I realized that even though we have all moved on in one way or another, we still deserve to celebrate all the chaos, the struggles, and the triumphs we experienced at Franklin College. And now I'm very grateful to Franklin for giving us the opportunity that many graduates of 2020 did not have. We get that walk across the stage that brings closure to the 4 years of hard work during our college careers. As freshmen, this is definitely not how we pictured graduation: socially distanced, wearing masks, limited guests, 5 months late. But that's just life, isn't it? No matter what our plans are, we will face challenges and have to find a way to overcome them. As graduates, we can vouch for the fact that one of the biggest lessons Franklin taught us as students is to be adaptable and resilient in an ever-changing world. And boy, our world is ever-changing right now. But today is not about the challenges we faced. Instead, today is about celebrating all that we accomplished. Because we did it. We made it to graduation. All those late nights, long office hours, and group projects we never seemed to have time for, they're all behind us and they were worth it. Early in our careers at Franklin, we were given a new independence and a chance at freedom. The faculty and staff made sure there were endless opportunities to get involved, develop relationships, and find mentors through clubs, sports, religious life, Greek life, and many other areas. Somewhere along the way, we were able to find the support we needed one way or another in order to make it to this day. Each year, our classes were meant to prepare us for life after college, whether it be within our majors or in the liberal arts curriculum. But our focus would tend to be the assignments, the projects, and the exams that lay ahead of us. Then, suddenly, we were seniors, and that distant life after college was quickly approaching. We were prepared for all of our last first day of school, our last homecoming as undergrads, our last fall break, our last practice, our last game. We were prepared for it, until March, that is. In high school, most of us probably had a senior skip day, but who knew as college seniors that we'd get a half a semester off? Now, to the faculty and staff, I know we didn't actually get half a semester off. Trust me, there were times when online classes seemed harder than in-person ones, as I'm sure you can also relate to. But it's not really college at Franklin if you don't get to wait until the last minute to head to class and still get there early, or make small talk with professors every day, or create random memories with your best friends. However, even though our time didn't end how we expected to, a couple of months with some extra challenges don't take away from the amazing memories, experiences, and opportunities we had at FC. As we take in every part of today, I hope we remember all the times Franklin felt like home because of the community and the people. Any challenges we did face as individuals or as a campus community were met with resources and support by professors, advisors, mentors, and peers. That's what truly makes Franklin special. A community who cares when the challenges of everyday life are thrown our way. So on behalf of the class of 2020, I want to say thank you to all the professors for everything you've done for us individually and collectively. I think we all knew we were never just a number here, and the extra mile never went unnoticed. As I basically lived in the math department, I want to give a special thanks to every one of the math faculty for making this day possible for me. I also want to thank President Prather and all the staff at Franklin who made our day-to-day activities possible and successful, allowing us the opportunity to reach our full potential. To all the family and friends of the graduates today, thank you. As little as we say it sometimes, you all have helped us even when we didn't know that we needed it. I know I never could have made it through the past 4 years without the constant love and support of my family. And finally, I want to thank my fellow graduates for sticking together through it all. It's been a roller coaster, but from this class, I've made so many friendships and learned so much. Thank you for giving me the honor to speak today, and I wish nothing but the best to all of you in your future endeavors. Never forget the lessons that Franklin College taught us, and even when challenges in life do present themselves, make sure to always seek out something positive to be celebrated, no matter how small it may be. Thank you, Franklin, for 4 years I will never forget, and congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you, Melissa. Graduates, would you please stand? By the authority vested in me by trustees and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I declare you graduates of Franklin College. Melissa, would you please lead the class of 2020 in the traditional act signifying graduation? Graduates, congratulations. You may be seated. Before we conclude, it's appropriate that you graduates be given an opportunity to recognize two groups of people who have been instrumental in helping you arrive at this moment. First, let us acknowledge your families. I invite the graduates to please rise and express your appreciation to the loved ones here and those watching at home who have supported you throughout your college journey. And if you'll please remain standing, please also take this opportunity to thank the faculty and staff who have served as your mentors, challenged you to do your best, and inspired you to reach this moment. I invite everyone to now please rise as the Alma Mater is sung by graduate Austin Kitchen. Again, due to the COVID restrictions, we ask that only Austin sing the Alma Mater. Please then remain standing through the benediction and the dismissal of the American flag. Once the flag exits the field, please be seated until the recessional has been completed. Thank you all for joining us today.
Dear graduates, it has been a difficult year, but you have done a difficult thing. We are proud of you and your accomplishments. So take this in, a final blessing here in this beloved space. May you leave from this place holding fast to the lessons you learned, so that you might transform the world into one that is kinder, more curious, more innovative, and more just than ever before. Amen.
Thank you.